Does that look at all familiar to you?
It looks, let me see. Harput, Turkey. Orphanage?
Orphanage boys, it says. It says the orphanage boys worked at the silk factory.
Yeah, that is, yeah. Silk bana gelince kukun düşünelim.
George was telling me that your father owned a silk factory. What was the story?
The story is that my grandfather made that silk factory.
Yeah.
The brother, they were working. The brother, one brother was in the factory. My father taking the silk garment,
Yeah.
yard good, you know,
Yes.
wrapped in very nice envelope, silk. And then he was going Russia, Nizhny Novgorod.
Novgorod.
You know, familiar to you?
It sounds familiar.
Nizhny Novgorod, it is every, from every nationality, every France, German, everybody come in Nizhny. It is in Russia,
Huh.
Nizhny Novgorod.
Yes, to trade.
Yeah, trading.
Hmm.
Yeah, and my uncle was working in that on the looms. You know,
Yeah.
they were hiring people to do that work. My English, it doesn't know.
That's fine. Your English is fine. What was your grandfather's name?
Kurkjian. Kurkjian.
Kurkjian. Yes.
His son is Khosrow and Kevork. They had two sons, they came America. After before that. You know we had a massacre, 1895?
Yeah.
1895 massacre.
Yeah.
After that, my father comes America.
With his brother?
No, the brothers were here. They sent it before.
That.
Yeah. They didn't see that massacre, but my father saw that massacre.
And your father's name?
Kevork.
Oh, okay.
Kevork, or here they call George.
George.
George's name is my father's.
Ah. So Khosrow had come before that?
Yeah, he's older than my father's.
Oh.
Right?
And was there more than one silk factory in Kharkov?
No, one, not
It
one.
must have been big.
Huh?
Big place?
It is big place, but it was one factory.
Just one factory.
Yeah,
Huh. Verita or Varita?
Veritok. Our house was in Veritok, just almost the same as the college was. See,
Oh.
5 minutes walk, we were going college.
And was the factory near your house?
It is in the house. Now, the one house that my grandfather lives, we were living. But they made another house and the factory with it to Khosrow.
Oh.
Khosrow was living in the other house
Huh.
with his
family.
Yeah, with his family. Very nice house and the silk factory. One silk factory. A man was in that factory. I think he was the original. You know, he knew. He came Brusa, from Brusa.
They had silk industry in Brusa.
Yeah, evidently.
Yeah.
Because he knew all the angles. He was, they were asking him, Ovagima. They were talking, Ovagima. He was like a doctor. They were going and asking him. The dyeing, the silk, all the colors. You saw those colors.
I brought it with me. It's just amazing that they got these lovely fabrics from such a factory. It looks so primitive, you know?
Oh, this isn't the factory. This is
a shed.
They make the cocoons. This is for the cocoons.
Yes.
But the factory had looms.
Factory was
looms that they were putting
the shuttles.
Shuttles, yes, the shuttles. And we don't have any sample here. I was even going, you know, when they put silk pattern in it, gold.
Yeah.
In this. We never had that here, but I know people have in their drawers that they were making those or of any color.
Yes. What do you mean you didn't have them here? You yourself didn't have these silks?
No, the picture, that we haven't any picture of those, because we were like the Turks. The Turks put their, you saw Iran's picture, the woman in black, that's the way we were wearing if we passed the Turkish territory.
Yes.
You see, Turkish.
Yes.
And we were putting that on when we were going, passing any Turkish.
Outside of your own neighborhood?
Yeah, our neighborhood, very tall, no Turkish, very tall, hardly any. In the middle, the Turkish people, in the middle, those sections, very tall, we had all the markets. In the middle, all the markets. Now everybody brings her vegetables, wheat, flour, anything they were selling in that. And the merchants had that, everyone had individual rooms.
Yes.
And then they have now, Ardash is one of the room. Like that, they were going market. We never went market, shopping. The men folks will bring us. We want to make a dress, they will go and find it for us. Which one? I said, it is that way it was. No, I was doing embroidery. My father, I will give all the samples, worsted, what color I want. But there was only a few men that they go street by street. They had a box. Have you heard that?
On the shoulder?
On their shoulder.
Yes.
And they call it. He was going door to door. When we knew he is coming, we were buying a spool.
Spools of thread?
Yeah, thread, embroidery things, something like that.
Supplies, needles?
Needles, crochet hooks, anything he will have it. You name it. Those people, we knew what day they come, so we were ready to buy and give a business.
Yes.
Those people were going even to villages and doing good trade. They had a good trade, door to door. The woman was shopping with those street people we were doing, or the men folks will bring to us, brother, or my father usually was bringing at that time, my brother. So?
But you're saying there was even more elaborate?
No, the one I am talking, well, every time, now when I said that, charshaf, we were taking those.
Scarf over your head.
Yeah, we have another something in our face too.
Yes.
Very.
Probably, a yasma? The yasma?
Yasma, no, yasma chap. Push, well, something
else.
It is very, you have to see from your eyes. It is very, very fine. So if I tell you I have something to show, I can't find it. So I can't. I am 91 years old.
Are you?
And then I do forget.
Yeah, you're forgiven.
Yeah. Now I am plain. They're making a special pattern. 1 year, 1 year, 1 year, 1 year, gold
Oh,
thread
gold thread.
on black.
Oh.
It is. They rich people. They were buying that to go visit their friends, or wedding or something. I didn't have, but people, they were making, buying those things. And
Make clothing.
yeah,
Special
clothing.
clothes.
Yeah, but that is the silk. Start dresses they were making.
Yes.
Gold thread later. They try to put in some, but they are very nice pattern.
They're lovely patterns.
Yeah.
So-
And my sister, each one take it with you. My grandmother had a dress from this.
Oh.
I remember.
Who fixed all the samples up? Do you remember?
Evidently, my sister has put it. The one that put the
And did
writing
she do the
too.
writing?
Huh?
She did the writing?
Yeah, yeah. This is his writing.
Can you read it well enough? Can you see it well enough to translate it for me?
Yeah. Well, I could read it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of read it and tell me what it says.
Harper Ümmeç 1881 Krikor Kurkjian Himnaze Medaksi Kozarama.
1881, he...
1881 Krikor Kurkjian, my grandfather, Himnaze established Medaksi Kozarama factory.
Yes.
Vor aden Korzazaze Shoke Uj Shoki Uj. That means
Ouija is nuts.
no steam.
Steam.
Steam to go those
Oh, steam engine,
steam
power.
steam power. Yeah, yeah. That is Shoke Uj. Shoki Uji Mekenan. Yeah. Korzazaze. Did you understand the word Shoki?
The factory is powered by steam engine.
Yeah, a steam power.
Steam power.
Mezdan, the old son, Khosrov, 20 Darega, Lyon Kırgazı, France. You know Lyon?
Lyon. He went to France.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Kırgazı, Doğan, Kevork, my brother, my father, Kısan Daregan, Budusa Kırgazı. One son sent it to France, Lyon, the other one Brusa.
To learn the silk trade?
No, my father, Brusa Kırgazı, Şirama Puzutyan. That is the worm, how to make the
culture, the silkworm culture.
Yeah, silkworm cocoon.
Cocoon.
Yeah, how to, I know that. From the beginning to the end, myself I know how to from the egg, you know. So just
science, the real
seed.
science.
Yeah, the seed. They examine, there is a man that examines the seeds from cocoon.
Yes.
From the cocoon, the worm, what is
the worm.
You call worm it?
Silkworm.
Silkworm comes butterfly.
Yes.
And the minute they come butterfly, they join mating with boy.
Male and female.
Yeah. And then after a while, they separate. And they put that female one in a bag.
What kind of bag?
It is a
Cloth
white,
Paper.
paper bag that they put their egg in it, but perforated the paper.
For air.
Yeah, for air.
Yeah.
And they die over there. At a little later, they take that worm out. They have in the registers that they pound
Mortar
it.
and pestle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have.
You're very good at your pantomiming. That's good.
Yeah, and each
Grinded?
one with the bag on the bag,
Yeah.
they put a sample from that they pounded, that worm. But the butterfly's head.
They pounded the head?
Yeah.
Yes.
We separated. They hire people that they do that work. School children. That it is a big work, Brusha. That my father from ABC. I know too how to do that egg.
Yes.
And they put here. They have magnify that they put that bag here, and the culture, whatever it is, that pounded over there. Number one. That's number one.
And they look at it.
Oh yeah.
What are they looking for?
Just like here, they make bullet on a glass.
Yes.
Here, they put on that glass the piece and the name of which bag.
Which bag it's
Yeah, first class, second class. Because first class they can't continue to work on. They won't use the other eggs. You see? Only cocoon as a silk. The other use as a silk. You understand?
Not quite. They grind it up and they look at it on the glass.
Yes. And then they are examining that eggs.
For what?
For what? For next year's.
Oh, butterfly. Moth or
yeah.
Butterfly, I guess.
Yeah. Not, well, it isn't butterfly. Worm. It is just like a caterpillar.
Okay, worm. For the worm.
Yeah.
Caterpillar.
Just like caterpillar. How they feed those. I know how to do that. They have to have only mulberry trees. Mulberry leaves.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. And then first that egg, see, now they put in a bag the number one eggs, number two. That number one eggs next spring, when the minute the mulberry leaves comes out, they put that eggs out in a small box. And then you should see that box start just moving. And then they start cutting that leaves. Very fine. Very fine.
Yes.
Have you heard tobacco? They cut it.
Vaguely, but no one has ever really explained it.
But this, especially, they cut it very fine. That first week, they give and they start eating. They grow, they expand, and then we make in houses. They make that like 4 posters and make 2 or 3 layers.
Shelves, like?
Yeah, to put paper. See that the worm will transfer to those places, and they eat those mulberry. They grow so fast.
How long does it take them to grow for
Yeah, almost a month.
And what time of year is this when they're growing? In the spring?
I am telling you, when the mulberry...
which is around May? Is
May,
that
no, May or before that a little.
A little before that?
Yeah.
End of April? I
Yeah.
forget when the mulberries come.
Yeah,
It's
mulberry.
just the leaves that they eat, it's not the fruit.
No.
Right?
No, mulberry. And then a little later, they put whole leaves. See? First they cut, then whole leaves. And a little later, they put the branches.
The branches?
Yeah. Spread. 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layers that they climb the men and feed them. That is feeding time. They feeding time. You hear when they eat. Yeah.
The sound.
And later they plant a mulberry tree, and then they start climbing on that, and then start weaving. What is the word?
Spinning the cocoon?
Yeah, the cocoon spins it. Just like here, we have, you know, the peanuts?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Just
The
exactly the same middle, a little narrow,
yes.
both sides. Just like that. We had that kind of worm here 2 years ago, you know.
Yes.
They made one or two cocoons,
yes.
white,
Yes.
almost the same shape. But it is exactly what the peanuts is, peanut shape. Two tight and narrow.
In the middle.
Huh?
Narrow in the middle.
Yeah.
What happens if they are fed something else? Will they only eat mulberry?
Yeah.
Or
No, nothing.
they wouldn't eat anything else?
Evidently. No, nothing. Everybody plants mulberry trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Evidently they have tried, but I don't know. No.
Must be something in the leaves that they like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then they have the cocoon made, and then they...
The cocoon made. Now that cocoon is something too. The one that the cocoon came out, there are holes in it. That cocoon, they couldn't use in old country. That they were exporting Europe. They didn't have that factory that uses. They never waste anything. The one that is a hole in it.
How did you get a hole in it?
They leak. They come out.
Oh.
See?
Okay.
The butterfly makes a hole in it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, before that, we hired again children. They put it, each cocoon,
Yes.
on a
Spindle?
thread, on a thread, and they hang it.
Oh.
See, just like this long.
Yes, about a yard or so.
Yeah, yard or so.
Yeah.
They double it,
Yes.
and they hang it. All those
Where do they hang it from?
they hang it on a string.
Oh, I see. Across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a little later, that cocoon, see, that was not worm. But,
The worm, yeah.
the worm went in that cocoon, made that cocoon.
Right.
And then licks the top,
Yes.
and then comes out here, and see,
Yeah.
and that is the butterfly that male and female, you know, and he's got buzzing and mating. But that cocoons are not valuable for carpet. They didn't know how to use, but exporting to Europe.
Uh-huh.
But the real cocoons that they were saving, they were spinning that in a machine. We have a room where 8 women were sitting, and each one has a sink, round sink.
Uh-huh.
They were putting that cocoons.
Yeah.
Cocoons. They give a treatment that they don't burn on the.
Don't make that hole?
They die in it. So that is the one they use for silk factory. Because they could not spin it, the whole thing. It isn't broken.
Yes, I understand.
You-
It
you-
will unravel. If it has a hole in it, it will be broken.
Yeah, the whole, that's what they said Europe.
They knew how to use it, evidently.
Yeah, evidently they didn't know how to use it. That part they were shipping to Europe. But the other one that my uncle or my grandfather, at the time they were doing, we had 8 or 7, I don't exactly remember. I think it was 8. The back was a big, a spoon. Huh?
Spinning wheel like these things here?
No, this is a small one.
Oh, a
A
spinning
scale. a skein.
Making a skein.
They to make the skein.
Yes.
Each has 8 or a spool, wooden made a spool, 3 or 4, I think 3 was right. 3, each one had a, what did the word was, a skein. They were spinning, and the boiling water that cocoon was working, see, in boiling water.
So you unwound it while it was in boiling water?
They knew. When it breaks, they were 16 a school, a cocoon make 1 thread silk. 15, see? So fine, they go together. And evening comes, they were taking out 3 skein, and this woman 3 skein, and the worm comes out too, empty worm.
Yeah.
At the end, the worm, they were giving, start feeding the chickens.
So they kept some of they kept some though alive for the next year, I suppose.
Alive?
Yeah.
That is the eggs they were keeping.
Yeah.
You can't save it otherwise. The eggs.
They kept the eggs.
And then it goes in the micro
Under the micro.
Yeah, whatever
scope.
it is.
Microscope.
Microscope. They do the urine, the blood here in the,
Yes.
just exactly the same thing, the same glass.
Glass?
Yeah,
Very
they were
scientific.
putting up when they put in the, what is it?
Mortar and pestle.
Yeah, mortar.
Yeah.
They were putting one drop, just like the blood.
Huh.
1 drop that they were examining, number 1, see, number 2. Yeah.
That it tells them about the quality of the silk.
Oh yeah,
Huh.
they in the silk factory they use the best one because to spin it. Yeah.
Interesting. So your father went to
Brusa.
when he was 20 years old too?
Yes, 20. That when he was 20 years old, that means that Sheram, we call it that worm.
Oh, okay.
So caterpillar school.
Caterpillar school?
Yeah.
So was a school, an actual school? You could
Yeah,
go and
Sheram,
learn?
how to feed, how to cut from beginning to end. I am telling you.
So it wasn't as if they went and got jobs in a silk
No,
factory
no,
to
no.
learn.
No,
They
no.
actually went to a school.
Actually, Brusa. Yeah, everybody has to have diploma, graduate from Brusa when you start making silkworm.
What was the name of the place in Brusa?
Huh? Brusa is near Constantinople.
I know, but was there a school there?
Evidently, yeah. They were, see? Brusa խրգած շերամ ապտություն տբրոցը ուսանելու. See? Ուրգե շատ գարող աշակերտի մեր հաջողություններով վկայված է եւ վերատարձած է. Very first class. They were intelligent people anyhow. Իր մասնակցությունը Շերամի հունդին սկսյալ մինչև կոզակներու մեդակցի տելերգան. My father's job was from the beginning that seed, how to make silk.
So his specialty was from the egg to the cocoon?
Yeah, cocoon, yeah. I wonder why she has that seed. Certain heat, warm.
Heat.
Yeah, the heat. They put certain temperature.
Of the water when the...
No, the
Oh, the air?
the eggs.
Oh, yes, incubate them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. We make.
We're good together.
Yeah. Yeah. Որոնք թութի դերևներով սնանելով գմեզնան, խոզակները գշին, իրենքալ մեջը պանդար, they get in prison. I see. They go in that, they eat, they weave, they go in, and then they die in it.
The cocoon is like a prison?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is, yeah. The պանդարը վեր։ Ամենալավ խոզակներեն մասմը ազատ գծկեն, որբեսի մեջի թրտուրները թիտերնեգի փոխվեն։ They do, one part, they warm it up that they won't, no worm comes out, no caterpillar, just for to use silk. Understand now? See, when they make on those cocoons,
Yes.
one part, they let it go,
And come out.
one part they let it come for the seeds.
Yes.
The other part they make it, they give certain heat that they won't come out at all.
Yes.
They will use it for silk.
Yes.
I wish you understood Armenian too. Ամենալավ խոզակներն մասը ազատ գծկեն։ Որբեսի մեջի թրտուրները թիտերնիգի փոխվելով խոզակներ ծագեն։ Դուրս կելեն հաջորդ դարին շերամի հունդերուն համար. The next year. That is for next year. Yeah. Հավգիտները աջեն։ Մնացած լավակույն խոզակները անվնաս բայլու համար շոկ, yeah, I remember now. We have a steam, they make, put it in a steam one side, and they kill it when they got that heat. Inside, in the cocoon, they die. They won't open it. They won't lick it and come out. They have used a steam machine, a steam.
Oh, maybe the steam from the powered machine?
Yeah, that's it. That time in, they have used that steam.
What would they be using the steam? Is that what they use the steam for? I mean, were the looms powered, or the looms were all by hand?
No, it was a closet-like.
Yeah.
The steam comes, water. The steam goes and kills they were putting just in, if I remember right, in a box like, open box.
Yes.
They put on one shelf, two shelves, three shelves, and the other side that socket, they hit it and then they die.
That's what they use the steam for, is that correct?
Yeah.
Not for making electricity or powering machines?
No electricity, just to,
no electricity?
Yeah. We didn't have electricity that time.
We don't remember that. You know, living today, we think that everyone has had electricity.
Yeah, when I came to America, they had gas again. Gas even, electricity, it wasn't electricity.
Yeah.
It is 60 years ago, or yeah. So we didn't have that electricity. We had kerosene oil in the house.
Kerosene oil.
And we had the chimney we were using. You know chimney?
Sure.
I am talking?
Yeah.
Here, we have one here.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you understand my language?
Yes, very much.
Oh, good. See, that open, I told open cocoon.
Right.
They were sending Diyarbakir, Dikranagir.
Yes.
They evidently they had over there the factory. I was.
Rather than Europe.
Yeah. Here, Zagvat Khozagները, Zag, Zag Khozagները, դարբեր մանարանի մեջ կպատրաստվեին, այր մարդուկոտ, ավելի շատ հանգույցներ գունենար, when it is hole in it, they have too many knots. See?
Lesser quality. So
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, less quality.
Yeah.
This is second class medax. See? Երկրորդական
What's
medax.
Medax?
Second.
Medax?
Medax is silk.
Silk.
Higher refined word medax.
Medax means silk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Higher end medax.
Medax.
Hankuisner, you know not.
Hankuisner, I don't know.
Good said it. But we bet can make us stop any good get out of good. Okay? Wait a okay?
Yeah.
Because Şöyle çıkaracak ki hiçbir
Yeah.
The best cocoons, they leave it free.
Yeah.
That those cocoon.
And the other ones they sent to Dekanagir?
Yeah, what best meçi tırtırnere caterpillars.
Caterpillars, yeah.
Yeah, they open, make a hole and come out. Next year, that the seeds, the eggs, it's more, we have to say egg.
Egg. Yeah. Yeah.
They repeat every spring. They
repeat the same thing.
Yeah.
Process.
And make that cocoons.
Yeah.
And the cocoon comes to be caterpillar again, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's
a cycle.
Every cycle, yeah. 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 When they don't want those cocoons to be without holes, right away steam it and they kill it inside before they come out. Yeah, those dark hole, the cocoons that has hole and they have come out, different factory, they,
yeah.
This is second class silk, they call it.
Oh, okay.
You see the one that the silk and the cocoon is come out. Just yellow, even they leak. It is yellowish. It is all white, pure white. But that corner that they come out, it is yellow. Yeah. In the winter, when there was no caterpillar work, because Kurkjian, my father, Kurkjian, Nizhny Novgorod. Nizhny Novgorod.
He went.
Yeah, Russia.
Oh,
It is in Russia. What they call it that? That marketplace, you know, from all around the people come.
In Russia?
Russia.
Huh.
France, Շատ գեղեցիկ bracelet բերեր։
Really?
Papa's. Silver, but very nice art. Art. There was on each one 25 or 30 blue stone. It is valuable. Yeah.
Like sapphires?
Yeah, no, like pearls.
Pearls.
You know, when they put pearls. I brought from Beirut to Jackie's, George's wife and my other son, gold bracelet, but it was pearl. This is blue. One I had, one Mary had it. My sister's name was Mary. She wrote to me, if you have, bring it to me. She says, my brother was small. She takes that bracelet out and put in a stone and bring. Mine, I know, don't remember what happened.
Really?
So, yeah.
Long time ago.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
so during the winter?
When winter was coming, my father didn't have anything to do, so he goes Russia, Inspesnayev, Istanbul, Constantinople.
Both places?
Yeah, well, you pass anyhow.
Oh, okay.
Almost on the shore. Մեդաքսի հյուսվածեղեններու հետ Սամուրի եւ Աղվեսի մշտակներ տանելով. Besides that, my father was doing marten skin. Fur. We are, Kurkjian is freer now.
Oh, that's what that means?
That means freer. So my father, I was little girl, was buying, or early morning she was going, there are people, samsar they call, samsar, middleman. They buy it from the marten skin, foxes, and they bring it to my father. We have a whole 2 or 3 rooms. We had all those, he was whole fox.
Yes.
The head is on, food cleaned, and then marten skin, that group, the other. Then merchants coming and buying the whole thing. See, he was getting one, you know, from the, what they call it, just the boy that buys it one and brings it, sells it. He is the collector, my father. And then they were coming from Europe, they were buying the whole thing.
So the individuals go to your father,
the
wholesaler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember I was with my father when he was counting on a string, but all the martinez thing. Wolf.
Oh, yes.
Wolf. Too. Wolf doesn't catch lice. You know what lice is?
Yeah.
Lice in the war, they were coming wolf skin. They wanted because they don't. They don't
attract the lice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah.
For their hats and wolf skin for hats and coats and stuff.
Yeah. No. Yes. We were freer. I was making, when my father left, I did the freer work because every minute I was with my father, on every step. So I was doing that too.
Okay, continue with the letter, and then I want to ask you things about your life.
Oh, my life?
Yeah.
Kurkjiani maganune gamana irmet. My grandfather takes his name, Mushtaka Korzolalun Hamar, with my Savagnet Unit, Wurang Polo, not carpet Kamanayin, Kurkjian Maganunuk. Mushtaka Kors means Kurkjian. So he takes the name Kurkjian.
It's not in the exhibit.
Huh?
Not in the exhibit.
No, they said George, they saw something. You show them? What is it they came and showed?
Of Yeppard College?
Hmm?
Of Euphrates College?
Ah.
I don't think I have it in the exhibit. I have a photograph, but I don't think I used it.
Well, how do they said it was quite impressive, Mother, is at their college. Huh?
Okay, there. I don't know.
You know that they burned the boys' college, white, in Euphrates College?
No, what did
And they in 1895.
Yeah.
That college was burned and then built it again. Very nice.
Gee. What year were you born?
May 1892.
1892. You have Harperti match.
Harper, yeah.
And you said your father came to this country after 1895?
Yeah.
And what happened to you and your mother? And
Just we were there. No, he was there when the massacre came. He later, after the massacre, 1895, he came here.
You stayed in Harpert? Or?
Yeah, with grandfather, grandmother there, the same house.
Just that he wasn't there.
Yeah, only he wasn't there. Yeah,
I see.
Every minute he came here. He had two brothers here, besides. They came before 1895.
Yes, you were saying that. So
yeah, and they were working in factory. My father comes and doesn't want to go factory. He starts business.
Oh, where?
Here, America.
But what city?
Well, grocery. I don't think grocery.
Well, what place? What city?
His brothers were working in Lynn, Mass.
In a shoe factory or something?
Shoe factory, I don't know, I think so, shoe factory. All Armenians were coming first that place.
Yeah.
And then he opens a store. He was language barrier, my father.
He couldn't speak English?
Well, the brothers knows English. Since the minute the car was passing, he was reading, you know.
Yeah.
My father, they didn't have a schooling. He had tutors in Old Country.
Mm-hmm.
He had been educated by tutors.
But his brother had gone to school?
I don't know. Now that is something, my grandfather had a brother, lawyer. He became lawyer. He was the lawyer. One or two in the whole carpet. Now I said, where did he go to school for law?
Yeah.
Constantinople. Evidently, he was good. I had never mentioned, since George started speaking about your business, I said, because I know his son here. I met him here, at grandfather's brother's son. His father was lawyer. They had a very nice, you know, we had first carpet, Kawaka. First, we have our what is governor in Harper. Later, they made Mazira. You know that too. In Mazira, they moved the valley. Governor to Mazira. So Mazira was flat. We were 5,000 feet above the water. You know that? Carpet.
5,000 feet above the water.
Oh yeah, above sea
level.
Sea level, yeah.
So they took the government out of Harpet, Karaka, and into Mezere?
Yeah, they moved. We have only mayor.
Why?
Well, the Mezere started blooming. What is the...
Blooming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you should see. It was almost Paris. Yeah. The people were importing in and out. They were very, very chic too. But the carpet, they are more after education, the children, the family. Mazira, they were gay. party.
Wanted material things and pleasures.
Yeah.
Hmm. How long did you stay in Kharpet?
How long?
Yeah. When did you leave?
When I was almost, I graduated 1912. I was almost 20, 1912.
Mm-hmm.
And 13, I had my master's degree in kindergarten.
Uh-huh.
Well, we didn't have kindergarten teachers, so they gave us graduate course.
Mm-hmm.
In 1 year, I got the master's degree.
Yes.
And then 1 year I went Diyarbakir to be teacher. After that 1915 massacre came. What's this? World War I, do you call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you went to Diyarbakir 1 year as a teacher?
As a teacher, yeah. I came back.
Then you came back to Kharpet?
Kharpet, yes.
Why'd you come back?
Just 1 year after, huh?
Oh, you just planned to go for 1 year?
Yeah, 1 year.
That was it?
Yeah, we come home
And you come
right
home.
away. Kharpet, we were just in Kharpet. We were going college by foot, 5 minutes walk. But from Urfa, from Diyarbakir, from all around cities, they were coming. 2 or 3 day journey, they were coming and staying in that college, dormitory. Yeah.
But you lived at home?
I lived my home.
Mm-hmm.
And they had boys' college and girls' college. They were almost together, but we were always, it isn't co-ed like here.
No classes together?
No class, but we were going boys' college to study like physics, chemistry, the things that they have already in the boys' college.
And you didn't have them?
The girls' college. And then the professors was the men. They were teaching the same subject in men's college. So the room was ready. We were walking over there. It's only 5 minutes walk. Different buildings. Arthur.
So your father had been away from home since about 1895?
1895, but he came back after his father died suddenly, heart attack. So he couldn't stay there with children, and they were very wealthy too, see. But he came.
What year was that your grandfather died, do you know?
My grandfather evidently died before 1900, before that. See? My father wasn't there. He left after. My father only stayed 2 or 3 years to America, came back to take us on the whole family here. But they had, they divided. My grandfather had four sons, 5 daughters. And when he died, the mother was living, see?
Yeah.
Great-grandmother in the family.
Yeah.
So they start dividing all the wealth, here and there. My father every minute was trying to come on America, take the children and come, but he stayed there. He had the house, big house, the one we had.
So he didn't leave Kharpet?
No, my father. They
killed in the massacres?
Yeah. In my family, they killed my father. But other families, the whole family went. My mother was, my father married as if she was Syrian. See? We heard in Masjid that the Syrian people are forgiven. You know, if Constantinople news comes that don't touch the Syrian people. So my mother being Syrian, I went Syrian group. They have that church. I knew my mother had relatives over there.
You mean Assyrian?
Assyrian, yeah.
Yeah, Assyrian. Oh, yeah.
So I went at home. So they told me what to do.
Mm-hmm.
They told me to go and see the mayor's house.
Yeah.
You cry. We were crying anyhow.
It wasn't too hard.
Yeah, it wasn't. I loved my father. I was crying so hard. They were holding me. But so I took presents. Fur, big fur to the mayor's wife, you know. That so the husband comes, right away they send a man to put on the door that Assyrian, being Assyrian, nobody will touch this family, you see. So we didn't move. In the whole city, 17 families left. The whole thing, they hired donkeys, they hired mule. They start going where? They didn't know where.
Yeah.
They went nowhere. You have heard those things.
Yeah, everyone's story
Yeah,
is a little
that's
different.
it. I don't know more. Here, people we have here that they have gone desert. You know, you have heard about desert. Yeah, desert. I didn't go. We stayed in my family in the house.
Was that because the Sultan needed the silk or anything like that?
Silk? No.
Why was your family spared?
I am telling you, Assyrian. My mother was
sorry.
Assyrian.
Sorry. Right.
So Assyrian from Constantinople, telegram came. They don't touch Assyrian, but at the beginning they touched too. Okay. So many young children, Assyrian. Well, that's enough.
Yeah. So why did you finally leave?
Huh?
Why did you finally leave Kharpet?
Oh, 1923. 1923, I came America, that period. But they didn't let us even move from Kharpet. For a few years, they kept us, no permission, nobody to move.
That's incredible. Did you come by yourself?
No, with the family, the whole family.
But your sister didn't come.
My sister was married that time. She went. Her husband was in Beirut, no, Constantinople. I don't remember where he was that time. Yeah, he was in. He was inspector of government, in a very good position. He was graduate from Euphrates College. My sister graduated from Euphrates. I am graduate from Euphrates College. So we came Aleppo with mules. My mother, my brothers, and me. My sister was gone that time. And Aleppo, we stayed few months Aleppo, and then we moved Beirut. Now that time, consulate, American consulate, would the quota, they closed quota.
Yeah.
So we stayed, but my grandmother has 2 sons. My grandmother was with us. So my grandmother, my affidavit, they sent it, my uncles, They make affidavit, and I joined. I came as a professional. See,
yes. As a teacher.
As a teacher. And grandmother, that consulate we went. You know that consulate they were doing who? Start making money. Graft they were taking, the graft. So whoever, the people here, that their brothers or their father, that their mother, America, they sending money to come here. They were spending consulate. Everybody was stealing from each other group. You give $300, they want a little more. Especially when they know that they are rich. Well, even they were here. They came. They lived third floor, one-room house, no bath, nothing, and then they were sending in all countries the money for their father or their mother. And that consulate, they were doing that consulate graft. Later, one day, we were going every morning. That time we were living in Antilles. Consulate was in Beirut. Yeah. Every morning, we were hiring a taxi to go to that consulate. 2, 3 mornings we were going. They were coming and cutting that as far as here today. You understand those things? Have you heard before?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So one morning, I had with grandmother, but grandmother was waiting with another grandson in the group. I was on the line. Yeah. Consulate, just as today, I remember this, the consul came and he cut just two people from me. So I said, sir, I had new English that time. I said, I have 90 or 85 years old that time, and grandmother was 80 or 90 years old grandmother with me. This week, every morning I come from Antilles, and so he took me in. So one of my cousins says, the way you were talking to that consulate, anybody would be softened. Yeah, softened. So I went, and then one of my cousins has to a whole family. As long as that much I did. That grandmother is with me too. So
you came with your grandmother?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How old was she?
Well, that exact. She stayed a couple of years. That means she was 90. Yeah.
This is your father's
mother. Yeah. And then the quota, if they didn't close that quota, we Armenians had any money they saved, they spent on that consulate.
I know.
Huh? You are sleepy. Evidently you didn't sleep.
No, well, it's a combination of things. It's a combination of eating and not sleeping too much last night.
Huh?
That's all right.
Yeah.
I'm okay. What happened to your father?
They took it.
On that night in April 1915, or what?
No, 4 or 5.
If your family was protected, why did they finally come?
No, my father wasn't.
No.
Now this is the way they started. Very quiet, we don't know anything. One by one, they rang the bell, our professors. A school professor, Kurkjian, psychiatrist. very Christian man. They knock and very politely they said, the government. She says, I have nothing to, with government. What is it? You just come to the city hall and you will see. They took every professor like that. We had another school superintendent, Armenian superintendent, in my house. They came and took him too. They put in the prison all those professors, all those educated men. They put in this, every day they were sending meals to that prison.
Right.
And they were so happy, they were together, laughing, giggling, eating, you know. Everybody will tell, today is my turn to send food over there. And you should see Armenian food.
Oh.
Almost the whole lamb they were roasting, they were sending. And 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, they start spotting laundry, blood, or those things. Later start, what trouble they could imagine they give. Our professors, they pull that nails, they pull, torture.
Yeah.
And then professor saw panicked, but from the voice they recognize each other. Otherwise, they have all changed. Torture.
The photograph in the exhibit that you might like to see, I've been told that it's Mezere.
Mezere, yeah.
And that is the men being. Does that look familiar to you?
Well, what is this? What is it?
Harpert, is it Mezere?
Armenian being a march out of town under the guard, yeah. Yeah, my father, they put it, they came, well, one thing to another. Those professors, that was very, very nice looking man. You know, just pasha, they look. And very rich family too. What was his name? Muradia. Very rich people and very handsome. That man, they killed him, see? By hitting, you know. It isn't with one gun that they torturing, and then put it in died, you know. And he dies midnight, and put in a burlap, and put it, the cemetery from our window we could see the same. Night, only we saw the light, see, lamp. They go and bang another door and ask, what's that, to dig the,
dig the grave?
Yeah, to make a grave, a whole grave. The cemetery, we were, Mezire was low, we were high, and the cemetery even this way. So, they come, one of the ladies that give your tea, to dig.
Shovel or something?
Shovel, yeah, the shovels. They dig it with a hand lamp, you know.
Yes.
To see how to go. 2, 3 Turkish men from the prison. They bury, what else you want to know? And my father was still home. We were trying. One day, my sister has to go Mezre, we went. And I had a dream. So my father said, by number. In my dream, I saw that, now I forgot, June, my sister wrote me a letter, says, the sun eclipse. I said, I know geography. If your sun eclipse, mine too. See? So that day, the date, my father, Elmas says, remember the date. And we went, few men from the Turkish government, they come, knock the door, they take it, my father. When I came from Mesre, my father was taken. We went where they would carry Mesre. See, we were on a mountain, they would carry my father. So, I went, I make sandwiches that I give to my father. Four, they have tied each other, and they are taking him. I saw my father. I ran to give them. The gendarme hit my father with a gun. I cried. I saw the next thing, the ladies hold me because I was almost fainting. And then I took one of my brothers and I walked to Mesre, if I could save my father. The next day, I went to governor's mansion, to give permission to do something. Says they have no paper, nothing. On the horse, a man goes that from 1 year to 100 years, get ready, you will go, everybody. So one of the headmaster, says, my girl says, see, even everybody will go. See, no use saving your father. Well, 2-3 times that day, I came to that governor's mansion. But then I went back. It takes a whole hour to go back to my house, to come Mesre, see, from to Mesre. Yeah, and then my father knew. We went to prison to see him. I gave money. He says, I don't need the money. I said, maybe you could give graft to somebody. We don't need either. See? Yeah. We don't need either. We are in it. So we try. I tried to stay every day back to see what happens. But some people, that is the rule. Otherwise, they will do by force. Yes. And my father, they took it. My father, that group, every night they were taking so much. Only 2 gendarmes, 3 gendarmes, because they are tied. They have no way to fight.
All that time in jail, they were tied together?
Yeah, the jail, they take it. They take to the mountain or some place to kill. See, that is Ardash's sister's husband. Was one of those. He was the druggist. But suddenly he sees that he's alive, in that group. They machine gun, not machine gun, that gun. They do until it drops. So he came to the hospital. Mesre, we had a hospital. And then hospital was nurse over, not nurse, as if the few group girls, Dr. Atkinson helped them to come as a maid, as a helper to get saved. So Dr. Atkinson, this druggist, Ardash's brother-in-law, one of sisters, he came and he said, that's the way one day were coming and telling that they are shooting. My father says, Elmas, they are shooting. They knew. And in Urfa, no, Çankuş, they had the other day, what's this, terrorists, they call it in the paper, the Armenian terrorists. I said, if they know the story, they don't do enough. 1 or 2 by killing. Until now, 13 people had been killed. 13, your count, they give a number for that too. So, what was it I was saying? The terrorist. Yeah, in Chankush. So yeah. George on telephone, what do you think about the terrorists? I said, they don't know the story. When they hear the 13 people had been killed, so what? They have a big water well, big. Mm-hmm. They put alive. They throw the people alive in that places. Mm. See? They kill right away. Yeah. Could you, on top, until it is filled with body. Okay, that's enough. You are sleepy, very sleepy. I am too. I didn't sleep good last night.
I wondered though if you have any photographs. Do you have any old family photographs?
What?
Or early life here in Connecticut or anything?
No.
Photograph albums?
I have over there, but...
maybe you'll show me. Maybe you have something that's...
No, just now you are sleepy and you are...
I wake up very fast.
No, I don't either. No, I am very sleepy.
You're tired?
I am... last night I didn't sleep. I don't know why.
Huh.
Yeah.
I was getting ready for the trip.
Huh?
I was getting ready for the trip, all sorts of last-minute things to pull together. And
yeah. Well, some other time. You have to make some other time, okay? If you can.
I guess so. Who knows when?
Well, I know, because
Tell me a little bit more about yourself. When you came here and got married.
Well, what? That's nothing.
Well, had you known the man you were going to marry?
No.
How did that work out?
Well, that is another. I don't want to.
That's another story, huh?
Yeah, well.
I'll come back another time.
Yeah.